It's the strength part that we've really lacked, and that's something that we've really got to address, especially in this offseason. This summer is huge for those guys. You know, I love the way those guys are competing, and like I told them right off the bat, they all bought in. You know, I was happy as heck they all stayed. I mean, for those guys to go through 5, 6 O-line coaches in the time they have, they don't trust me. They don't trust anybody that comes in here. You know, and that's what I've got to earn from those guys. They got to be able to trust what we're doing. You know, and they're buying in, man. I'm happy with them.
Does Van Buss have the qualities that you would look for in a center prospect?
Yeah, he's coming. He's coming. He's struggling a little bit today. Bam, he'll hit the easy button every once in a while. I want to take that blow, but hopefully I can get his pad level down and start finishing. Biggest thing with Bam right now is competition. You know, and that's when I stress to all these guys, and that's how I base my individual is I want those guys competing in individual like no other. And Bam knows we've got some good centers coming behind him, but he doesn't have that guy Preston to take his job right now. You know, and they all need that. You know, and that's what I'm trying to introduce to them, an individual. Take somebody's job. I don't care if you're a 5th string. Jump in there against that number 1 and take his job. Because once you get it, I'm going to try to replace you. You know, so that's the way it works.
What do you see from Tyler Brown so far?
He's raw, man. He's got that caveman technique. He doesn't use his strength the way I want him to, but it's coming. You couldn't ask for a better kid, though. I mean, he buys into everything you say. He watches film. He's a great student. He puts the time in, man. He's going to be a great one. I love what he's doing.
Is someone like Tank just exciting for you to work with as an O-line coach, just given his size and just the frame and potential that he has? Obviously, last season he got plenty of chance to start, and it seemed like he was growing with each
Yeah, the biggest thing about Tank is what people don't realize. He's never had an off season. You know, this is this guy's first season where his off season where he's actually had to lift and made it through with that because he has injuries, he's had surgery, he's had, you know, this and that, COVID. You know, so watching him grow and watching what he does now, he's got a natural punch, which I actually love in pass pro. He knows how to work his hands. Now it's just a matter of with the big tall cats, man, you got to work on the flexibility and being able to bend, not just at the waist, but dropping their hips and dropping their knees. And he shows some signs of being a great one, you know, and he's another one, man. They're doing a great job. They're all working hard.
With Savion knowing you and Coach Lewis already, have you leaned on him as a leader, and has he had to be a leader among that group?
Savion is not a vocal guy. Have you ever been around him? He ain't going to say 2 words. He's quiet. He's very reserved. But he's showing a little bit more intensity than even what he showed for me at Kent. You know, so he's taken that. He knows where I'm coming from on that vocal stuff. You know, I hate those rah-rah guys that just grunt and do everything else, but they don't do anything on the field. You know, so he knows he's going to lead by example. You know, and he's got that toughness in him. And again, it's just a matter of it's just like Tank. You know, walking in here, I'm seeing all these tall cats that I haven't seen ever in my coaching career with the length we have. Now it's just a matter of getting the strength, being able to bend and run off the ball.
When you watch film of a recruit or a transfer, what are you looking for on tape?
Finish. I'm looking to see where they're at the end of a play, to be honest with you. First thing I look for, and I've learned from some great offensive line coaches, been around some great people, you know, so I take bits and pieces of everything that I can fit into our system, and that's what I'm looking for. But I look for finish, and I look for athletes. And then also what he asked me before, I look for that grinder. You know, what's this guy doing at the end of the play? Is he walking? Is he watching the play? Or is he the first guy to pick up that running back or wide receiver downfield? That's a big deal to me. You know, so that's the guys we're looking for.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep, appreciate it, fellas.